Cardi B goes off after unexpected decision from Stefon Diggs, fans left stunned by her explosive reaction. The internet was not ready for what happened next. Just when fans thought Cardi B and NFL star Stefon Diggs were finally finding their rhythm as one of the most talked about couples in entertainment, a sudden and deeply unexpected decision from Diggs sent shockwaves through Cardi's world, and her reaction? Nothing short of explosive. The decision that changed everything. According to close sources, Stefon Diggs made a bold move without first discussing it with Cardi. In a private meeting with his management team and close family, Diggs reportedly decided to relocate for an extended period to focus solely on his football career and personal brand development, a decision that would drastically limit the time he could spend with Cardi and the family they had started to build. But what made the situation even worse? Cardi allegedly found out the same way fans did, through social media and a press release. Imagine that. The woman who had stood by him, defended him publicly, shared her personal moments, and even planned future projects with him learned about this life-altering change from headlines. And Cardi B does not take disrespect lightly. Cardi's breaking point. Witnesses say that when Cardi received the news, her reaction was immediate. Her close circle described her as initially silent, the kind of silence that comes right before a storm. Then came the eruption. She felt blindsided. Completely dismissed. Like her voice didn't matter, a source revealed. Cardi reportedly went off in a fiery rant that left everyone around her speechless. How you make life decisions without the person you claim to love. You think I'm just a background character in your story, she allegedly shouted during a heated phone conversation with Diggs. An emotional explosion online. Not long after, Cardi took to social media, and that's when things went nuclear. In a series of emotional posts, she expressed her frustration without mentioning Stefon's name, but fans knew exactly who she was talking about. Don't ever play with someone who genuinely rides for you. Loyalty ain't a decoration, it's a lifestyle. And I don't do surprises when it comes to my heart. The cryptic message instantly went viral, with millions speculating that the relationship was on the brink of collapse. Hashtags like #Justice for Cardi, #DiggsDrama, and #Cardi Deserves Better began trending worldwide. Stefon Diggs' side of the story. Hours later, Diggs attempted damage control. In a calm but noticeably tense statement, he claimed his decision was made for long-term stability and that he assumed Cardi would understand. But that only made things worse. Fans saw it as tone-deaf, dismissive, and emotionally detached. One fan tweeted, "You don't build a future and then make solo decisions. That's not a partnership, that's dictatorship. Cardi goes full Cardi." Then came the live session. Cardi B, unfiltered and raw, turned on Instagram Live and delivered what many are now calling the most emotional outburst of her relationship history. Her voice cracked as she said, "I gave love. I gave energy. I gave understanding. But don't ever mistake my heart for weakness. I'm real, I'm vocal, and I know my worth." She slammed the idea of being a supportive girlfriend only when convenient and made it crystal clear that respect was non-negotiable. Fans react in shock. Support poured in from all corners of the internet. Celebrities, influencers, and thousands of fans sided with Cardi, praising her for speaking her truth and refusing to be silenced. Some even speculated that this might be the final straw. Is this the beginning of the end? A relationship at the crossroads. As insiders claim, Diggs is now desperately trying to fix the damage, making late-night calls, sending apologies, and attempting to reassure Cardi that she remains his priority. But Cardi? She's reportedly taking time to reflect. Love without consideration is manipulation, she reportedly told a close friend. Final thoughts. What began as a power couple fantasy has now turned into a dramatic emotional showdown that has everyone watching closely. Will Stefon Diggs win back Cardi B's trust? Or has his unexpected decision permanently shattered what they had built? One thing is certain. Cardi B is not backing down, and the world is watching. Here is your very long, dramatic, YouTube-style fictional story backhand index pointing down. For entertainment purposes only. Fire Cardi B goes off after unexpected decision from Stefon Diggs, fans left speechless as chaos erupts. Nobody saw this coming. Not the fans. Not the blogs. Not even Cardi B herself. What was supposed to be another calm, private day in the already complicated relationship between Cardi B and NFL star Stefon Diggs suddenly turned into one of the most explosive celebrity moments of the year after Diggs made a decision that blindsided everyone, especially Cardi. And when Cardi found out, she didn't just react. She went off. Bombed the decision that changed everything. According to insiders close to the couple, Stefon Diggs made a shock move to publicly distance himself from Cardi B after weeks of rumors, cryptic posts, and tension behind the scenes. But it wasn't just that. Sources claim Diggs allegedly informed Cardi that he wanted to take a step back, refocus on his career, avoid media drama, and most shockingly, keep their relationship completely out of the spotlight going forward. For Cardi, a woman known for living unapologetically loud and real, this felt like betrayal. Because just days earlier, the two had been spotted together, smiling, laughing, and looking closer than ever. Fans thought they were finally stabilizing. But behind closed doors, a storm was brewing. Pouting face Cardi B explodes, "You don't get to silence me." When Cardi allegedly received the news, sources say her reaction was instant and furious. She reportedly felt like Diggs was trying to rewrite their story without her consent. An insider revealed. Cardi felt disrespected. She felt played. She felt like he enjoyed the glamour until it got uncomfortable. Not long after, Cardi took to social media in what fans quickly labeled as her unfiltered rage moment. While she never named Stefon Diggs directly, her words were crystal clear. "Don't come into my life, benefit from my energy, my love, my loyalty, then act brand new like I'm the problem. You knew exactly who I was." The internet erupted instantly. Fans started connecting dots. Old videos resurfaced. Past interviews were reanalyzed. Everything began pointing to one name, Stefon Diggs. Mobile phone social media goes crazy. Within hours, hashtags were trending. Hashtag Cardi speaks. Hashtag Diggs drama. Hashtag respect Cardi. Hashtag Stefon respond. Supporters flooded Cardi's comments. "He fumbled bad. You deserve better queen. Don't let him silence you." But while Cardi's fans rallied behind her, Diggs remained silent, and that silence only fueled the fire. Loudly crying face behind the anger, hurt and betrayal. People close to Cardi claim her anger came from pain. She allegedly believed Diggs was different. Someone who understood her chaos, her fame, her vulnerability. This wasn't just about publicity. This was about trust. One insider claimed Cardi thought they were building something real. When Stefon pulled back, it triggered her deeply. Her emotional outburst wasn't just rage, it was disappointment wrapped in heartbreak. Performing arts Stefon Diggs finally responds. After days of backlash, Diggs finally posted a vague message. "Sometimes peace requires distance. Growth isn't betrayal." That single post caused even more outrage. Fans accused him of acting self-righteous. Others praised him for choosing peace. The internet was divided right down the middle. But Cardi? She was not impressed. Minutes after his post, she allegedly replied with, "Peace shouldn't come from running away from accountability." The tension was louder than ever. Broken heart, was this the end? Speculation exploded. Are they officially done? Was it all just a fling? Will Cardi reveal more? Some fans believe this could spark a tell-all interview. Others feel reconciliation is still possible, but only if Diggs confronts the situation head-on. Eyes what happens next. Insiders claim Cardi is focusing on her music, her kids, and her self-worth, but her emotions are still raw. Meanwhile, Diggs is maintaining a low profile, avoiding questions from the press. But one thing is clear. This was not a quiet breakup. This was a celebrity earthquake. High-voltage final verdict. Cardi B didn't just react, she reclaimed her voice. And Stefon Diggs? His unexpected decision may go down as one of the most controversial moves in their relationship history. Will they reconnect? Will Cardi expose more? Or is this the final chapter? Stay tuned, because knowing Cardi B, this story is far from over. Fire.
난 구름 위를 날고 있어. 아래엔 간혹 도시가 보이곤 해. 그 도시에는 또 다른 내가 하늘에 떠가는 비행기를 올려다보고 있겠지. 난 하늘을 보고 또 다른 나는 아래를 쳐다보고 있겠지. 묘한 짜릿함 그 속에 머물다 보면 어느새 제주행 비행 신비한 세계로 나를 이끌고 거짓말처럼 하늘을 날며 어느새 제주 바다가 내게로 와 있네. 하늘을 보고 또 다른 나는 아래를 쳐다보고 있겠지. 묘한 짜릿함 그 속에 머물다 보면 어느새 제주행 비행 신비한 세계로 나를 이끌고 거짓말처럼 하늘을 날며 어느새 제주 바다가 내게로 와 있네. 난 구름 위를 날고 있어. 아래엔 간혹 도시가 보이곤 해. 그 도시에는 또 다른 내가 하늘에 떠가는 비행기를 올려다보고 있겠지. 난 하늘을 보고 쳐다보고 있겠지. 묘한 짜릿함 그 속에 머물다 보면 어느새 제주행 비행 신비한 세계로 나를 이끌고 거짓말처럼 하늘을 날며 어느새